Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, money just doesn't seem to stay in your life? You budget carefully, make smart investments, and yet, it always feels like there's never enough to live the life you truly desire. What if I told you that there might be something right in your bag that's blocking your path to financial prosperity and abundance? Welcome to Tranquility Insights, where we explore the timeless teachings of Buddhism to help you cultivate peace, mindfulness, and harmony in every aspect of your life. In today's video, I'm going to reveal a surprising secret that could be standing between you and the financial freedom you've been striving for. Stay tuned as we uncover the common, everyday items in your bag that could be blocking your wealth and abundance, and learn exactly how to remove them to unlock a powerful flow of prosperity into your life. It's easy to think that the objects we carry in our bags are simply functional, things we need to get through the day. But in Buddhism, we believe that everything is interconnected. Even the items we carry with us can impact our mental and emotional states, and yes, they can affect our financial energy too. From clutter to broken items, our bags can unintentionally hold onto negative energy that prevents the flow of abundance. Today, we'll take a deeper look at how these seemingly insignificant objects might be influencing the financial flow in your life. More importantly, we'll discuss simple, mindful changes you can make that will not only clear your bag, but also invite greater prosperity, wealth, and peace of mind into your life. Let's dive in. Part 1. The energy of everyday items. In Buddhism, every aspect of our lives is viewed through the lens of mindfulness and interconnectedness. This perspective teaches us that everything around us, from the smallest object to the most significant event, is interrelated and carries its own energy. Our environment, what we see, touch, and hold, shapes our inner state and influences our overall well-being. This extends to the items we carry with us every day, especially those we store in our bags. In Buddhist thought, even the most mundane objects are not just physical items. They carry an energy that interacts with our own. Think of your bag as more than just a container for your belongings. It's a vessel that holds not only physical items, but also your personal energy. Each object in your bag has its own energetic signature, which can influence the flow of energy in your life. These items are not neutral. They either support or block the flow of abundance and wealth, depending on their nature and your relationship with them. This subtle, often unconscious impact can shape your mindset, emotional state, and even your financial prospects. Consider this: a cluttered bag filled with receipts, broken objects, and loose change can create more than just a mess. It creates a mental and emotional backlog. When your bag is filled with unorganized and unnecessary items, it symbolizes a chaotic or scattered state of mind. Buddhist philosophy teaches that when our external environment is in disorder, it reflects inner turmoil. In the same way that physical clutter can overwhelm us mentally, it can also disrupt the flow of energy in our financial lives. Just like a dam blocks water, a cluttered space blocks the natural flow of abundance. For example, think of all the receipts you keep in your bag. Many of these receipts represent transactions from the past. They are physical reminders of money that has already been spent, obligations that have been fulfilled, or transactions that no longer serve any purpose. Holding onto these receipts for longer than necessary can subtly hold you back from moving forward. It's like mentally keeping yourself tethered to the past, rather than embracing the present moment and the possibilities of the future. In the Buddhist view, this attachment to past transactions, whether financial or emotional, can prevent the free flow of energy and wealth. Similarly, broken items in your bag, whether it's a cracked lipstick, a torn wallet, or a zipper that's no longer functional, have a disruptive energy. Broken things in our physical environment, according to Buddhist principles, represent the disruption of harmony and balance. They can leak energy, causing you to feel drained or unsettled. Holding on to these broken items, even subconsciously, can drain your vitality and prevent you from experiencing abundance. Repairing or replacing these items restores balance and energy to your life, creating an environment where prosperity can flourish. On the other hand, by intentionally choosing what you carry, you can create a much more harmonious and aligned relationship with abundance. If your bag is organized and purposeful, it reflects a clear, focused mind. When you remove the unnecessary, you not only make room in your bag, but also make space in your life for new opportunities and financial growth. Just as mindfulness in daily life helps you to focus on the present moment, clearing your bag of old clutter helps to free your energy from the past and open up a flow of positivity. In essence, the items in your bag are not just physical objects, they carry energy that interacts with your own. By practicing mindfulness and being intentional about what you carry with you, you can align yourself with the flow of abundance. Clearing out the clutter from your bag is a powerful act of self-care and self-awareness, and it creates a fertile environment for prosperity to grow. Part 2. The culprits, common items in your bag. Now, let's dive into the specific items commonly found in your bag that may be blocking the flow of money and abundance. These items may seem harmless or insignificant, but in reality, they can have a powerful impact on the energy surrounding you. Let's explore the culprits that could be unknowingly hindering your financial flow and how making small, mindful changes can help transform your financial energy. Receipts. How often do you find crumpled receipts buried at the bottom of your bag? Receipts may seem like harmless pieces of paper, but in Buddhism, they represent more than just proof of purchase. They symbolize past transactions, financial obligations, and unfinished business. Holding onto them longer than necessary can create an energetic backlog. Instead of moving forward with clarity and abundance, you find yourself mentally and emotionally weighed down by past financial decisions, which in turn blocks the flow of prosperity. In the Buddhist perspective, clinging to the past creates attachment, which is a major source of suffering. Receipts are reminders of what you've already spent, and keeping them in your bag can prevent you from moving forward. The clutter they create can cause unnecessary distraction, leading to a scattered mindset. Imagine how difficult it is to move forward if you're constantly looking back over your shoulder. This mental burden can also manifest in your finances, where the constant reminder of past purchases can interfere with making wise financial choices. It's essential to discard receipts once they no longer serve a functional purpose, such as for returns, warranties, or expense tracking. This simple act of decluttering your bag can make a big difference in creating space for fresh, positive energy to enter. By clearing these remnants of past transactions, you symbolically let go of past financial worries and open up to new opportunities. Broken items. Broken items, whether it's a cracked mirror, a torn strap, or a malfunctioning gadget, have a more significant impact on your life than you might think. According to ancient feng shui principles, broken items disrupt the flow of energy around us, creating energy leaks. These leaks drain our vitality and attract more negativity into our lives. When we carry broken objects, we are carrying a form of imbalance that unconsciously affects our energy and, by extension, our financial prospects. Imagine carrying around a broken mirror in your bag. Every time you touch it or see it, you're reminded of something that is incomplete or damaged. This kind of energy pulls you away from the present moment and creates a sense of imbalance. The fragmented nature of broken items represents a fragmented state of mind, which can reflect a lack of focus and clarity in our financial endeavors. In Buddhist philosophy, balance is key to attracting prosperity, and broken items represent the opposite of that balance, imperfection and disarray. By allowing broken items to remain in your bag, you are unwittingly blocking the flow of prosperity. The simple act of repairing or replacing these items helps restore harmony, not only in your physical space but also in your energy field. When your belongings are whole and functional, they carry a harmonious energy that allows you to attract more positive energy and, ultimately, greater abundance. Loose change. Loose change. Those scattered coins at the bottom of your bag might seem like a trivial matter, but they actually represent something more profound. In Buddhism, money is viewed as a form of energy, and like all energy, it needs to be focused and concentrated to be effective. When you allow your change to scatter and accumulate randomly, you're essentially diluting the power of your money. Rather than attracting prosperity, you're dissipating it. Think of money as a magnet for abundance. When your coins are scattered randomly throughout your bag, the energy becomes fragmented, the full potential of that energy is dispersed and less effective at drawing in prosperity. In Buddhist practice, it's important to focus energy on what you want to cultivate. By consolidating your loose change into a designated pouch or container, you're not only organizing your bag, but also concentrating the energy of your money. This small act of consolidation helps amplify the energy of your financial abundance, allowing it to flow more effectively. This practice isn't just about physical organization, it's about mental focus. The more organized your space, the more focused your mindset becomes. Consolidating loose change is a simple, yet powerful way of turning scattered energy into a focused force for attracting prosperity. It's about acknowledging that every penny counts and treating your finances with respect and intention. Branded merchandise. Finally, let's talk about branded merchandise. Those free pins, stress balls, and promotional items that often find their way into our bags. While these items may seem harmless, they subtly advertise other brands and, in turn, drain our personal energy. By carrying these items, we unconsciously forfeit pieces of our energy to large corporations, diminishing our own prosperity power. Branded merchandise, whether it's a pin from a conference or a free keychain from a company event, often carries the energy of the brand it represents. When you carry these items in your personal space, you're essentially handing over a piece of your energy to the company that created the product. This is especially true if the items don't hold any personal significance or value to you. They are not aligned with your goals or your sense of self, and by keeping them, you are allowing external energy to occupy your sacred space. From a Buddhist standpoint, this act of holding onto branded merchandise can be seen as a form of attachment to outside influences, which detracts from your own energy and focus. Instead of empowering yourself, you are promoting the energy of others. By purging these items from your bag, you reclaim that energy, allowing it to be used for your own growth and prosperity. In doing so, you create a more harmonious and empowered environment, one that fosters personal abundance. Part 3. Transforming your bag into a beacon of prosperity. Now that we've identified the items in your bag that could be blocking the flow of abundance, it's time to take action. Let's explore some practical steps you can take to transform your bag into a beacon of prosperity. By applying these small, mindful practices, you can create space for new opportunities and financial abundance to enter your life. Regular bag cleaning. Start by setting aside time each week to clean out your bag. Just like any space in your life, your bag requires regular attention to stay clear of clutter. When you clean your bag, you are not only organizing physical items, but also energetically cleansing your space. Remove all receipts, broken items, loose change, and branded merchandise. This simple act of decluttering will create space for fresh energy to flow into your life. It's about making room for new possibilities, both physically and mentally. A clean bag represents a clear mind. When you clear out unnecessary clutter, you're sending a message to the universe that you are open to receiving more. Whether that be financial prosperity, new opportunities, or peace of mind, regularly cleaning your bag ensures that your space remains clear of stagnant energy, allowing abundance to flow freely. It also helps you stay grounded in the present moment, avoiding distractions from past transactions or outdated commitments. Mindful receipt management. Receipts often pile up in our bags without much thought, but in Buddhism, mindfulness calls us to be aware of every detail of our surroundings, even the smallest ones. Be discerning about the receipts you keep. Only hold on to those that are necessary for returns, warranties, or expense tracking. For everything else, let go. Discard outdated receipts promptly to prevent them from accumulating and weighing you down with stagnant energy. By doing so, you free yourself from the mental clutter they create. In addition, consider the energetic weight of each receipt. A receipt may remind you of an old purchase or a past transaction, and by holding on to it, you may be subconsciously holding on to old financial burdens. Instead, practice mindful receipt management. Only keep what serves a functional purpose. Discard the rest with intention. This will allow you to release any lingering attachment to the past and make space for new opportunities to manifest in your life. Repair or replace broken items. Take inventory of any broken items in your bag and make a plan to repair or replace them, whether it's fixing a broken strap or replacing a cracked mirror. Attending to these items will restore balance and harmony to your energy field. Broken items, in many cultures, symbolize the need for restoration and renewal. When something is broken, it no longer serves its purpose as a whole, and its energy can become fragmented. In the same way, a broken object can symbolize unfinished business or unresolved issues in your life. Don't let these broken things weigh you down. Repair or replace them to restore flow and vitality. Not only does this improve the physical condition of your bag, but it also shifts the energetic flow surrounding you. By fixing what is broken, you invite wholeness and completion, which in turn enhances your potential to attract prosperity. When you take care of your belongings, you show respect for your environment, and this care translates into the way you manage your finances and energy. Consolidate loose change. Loose change is often scattered throughout the bottom of your bag, waiting to be gathered. While small in value, loose change can represent a scattered approach to money, diluted energy that isn't being focused or directed toward your goals. To transform your relationship with money, begin by consolidating your loose change into a designated coin pouch. This simple act not only keeps your bag organized, but also amplifies the energetic power of your money. When you focus your resources in one place, you are symbolically concentrating the energy of your money, making it more potent and effective. Just as in Buddhist practice, where mindfulness directs energy toward one point of focus, consolidating your change helps you focus on the bigger picture of financial prosperity. When you keep your coins organized, you're signaling to the universe that you are in control of your resources and that you are prepared to attract more abundance. Mindful consumption. Before accepting branded merchandise or freebies, take a moment to consider whether they align with your values and contribute positively to your energy field. While it may be tempting to accept a free pin or keychain, ask yourself if it serves a meaningful purpose in your life. If it doesn't, opt to decline. Free yourself from the burden of unnecessary clutter and keep only what adds value to your journey. Buddhism teaches us to be mindful of the choices we make and the attachments we form. Just as we can be mindful of our thoughts and actions, we can also be mindful of the objects we bring into our lives. By consciously choosing not to carry branded merchandise that doesn't align with your values, you reclaim your energy and make space for things that truly serve your purpose. Declining items that drain your energy is an act of empowerment and self-respect, signaling that you are not easily swayed by external influences. Part 4. The Buddhist Perspective on Abundance. From a Buddhist perspective, abundance extends far beyond material wealth. True abundance is about cultivating a state of inner contentment, peace, and fulfillment. While many view abundance through the lens of financial prosperity, Buddhism teaches us that real wealth comes from within. Central to Buddhist teachings is the concept of impermanence, which reminds us that everything, money, possessions, even life itself, is transient. Attachment to material things, therefore, leads to suffering, as we cling to things that are ultimately fleeting. Instead of attachment, Buddhism advocates for mindfulness, generosity, and non-attachment as pathways to true abundance. Mindfulness helps us stay present with what we have, appreciating the moment and the blessings in our life, rather than constantly chasing after more. Generosity, both in terms of material possessions and in spirit, is viewed as a way to cultivate a heart open to receiving. And non-attachment teaches us to let go of what no longer serves us, allowing for new opportunities and blessings to enter. Our relationship with money and possessions often reflects our inner state of mind. Clinging to material wealth can create mental and emotional burdens, tying us to a constant cycle of desire and dissatisfaction. On the other hand, cultivating gratitude for what we already have and practicing generosity opens us up to the flow of abundance in all its forms, material and spiritual. By embracing these practices, we transcend the limitations of scarcity consciousness, where we believe that there is never enough, and move toward a state of true wealth that is rooted in peace and gratitude. Buddhism also emphasizes the interconnectedness of all beings. Hoarding wealth solely for oneself is seen as incompatible with the principles of compassion and loving kindness. Generosity, whether it's financial or emotional, is seen as a spiritual act that not only helps others, but also enriches the giver. By embracing these teachings, we shift our perspective on abundance from one of scarcity and competition to one of generosity, interconnectedness, and boundless potential. Part 5. The Story of Transformation. Let me share a personal story that illustrates the transformative power of mindful bag management. A few years ago, I found myself constantly struggling with my finances. Despite working hard, budgeting wisely, and making the right investments, I still felt like money was always slipping through my fingers. No matter how much I tried, it seemed I could never quite attain the lifestyle I truly desired. One day, while reflecting on Buddhist teachings about mindfulness and abundance, I realized something profound. Perhaps the key wasn't just in working harder or making smarter financial decisions. It could be the external clutter around me, the very environment I inhabited. My bag, which I carried everywhere, had become a chaotic mess, crumpled receipts, broken trinkets, and loose change scattered at the bottom. Every time I reached into it, I felt overwhelmed and drained, as if I were carrying more than just physical items. That moment, I remembered a core Buddhist principle. Everything around us carries energy, and even the objects we hold can affect our inner state. I understood that my bag wasn't just a physical container, it was also holding energy, both positive and negative. So, I decided to apply the teachings of mindfulness to my bag. I emptied it out completely onto the table. As I sifted through the clutter, I began to realize how each item carried its own energetic weight. The broken items reminded me of unresolved issues, and the receipts tethered me to past financial decisions. I decided to clear everything out, keeping only what was necessary. I organized the loose change into a small pouch and repaired the broken items I could. As I did this, I felt a shift in my energy, my mind cleared, and my emotions lightened. I felt freer and more open to new opportunities. Within weeks, something remarkable happened. Unexpected financial opportunities began to appear, and I started experiencing an influx of abundance that I had never anticipated. What started as a simple act of cleaning my bag turned into a profound shift in my mindset. I had created space, both physically and mentally, for new opportunities to enter. By clearing away the clutter, I opened myself up to receiving prosperity in all its forms. As we conclude, I encourage you to reflect on the contents of your bag. What do they say about your relationship with money and abundance? Are you carrying clutter and negativity? Or are you making space for prosperity? By applying the mindfulness practices of Buddhism, you can transform your bag from a place of stagnation to one of empowerment. Clean out the clutter, focus your energy, and allow abundance to flow into your life. Your bag, once a source of distraction, can now become a powerful tool to manifest the prosperity you deserve. Take action today, clean your bag, discard unnecessary items, and consciously choose what you carry with you. As you do, remember that true wealth comes not just from external possessions, but from an internal state of balance, gratitude, and generosity. May your journey be filled with peace, prosperity, and abundance. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on mindful living and the teachings of Buddhism. Stay mindful, and remember to create space for abundance in all areas of your life.